want to talk today about building better client connections. Do you know why customers leave your company? Why they quit doing business with you? Well, I read a survey a little while ago by McGraw-Hill. Here's what they came up with. 4% leave because they move or they die. Well, there's not a lot we can do about that. 5% leave because they've been persuaded to change through personal contact. So their brother-in-law got a job with your competitor and starts doing business with the competitor. 9% are enticed away by competition. A better salesman got in there to do your job and moved your customers away. 15% are lost due to dissatisfaction with the product or the service. And a whopping 67% or 2/3 of customers leave because of indifference or lack of contact. They're just ignored, and so they go someplace else. So what we want to do is talk today about how can you build better client connections so that those people don't walk away. So we've got 4 things that we want to talk about today on how to build better client connections. And the first one is build friendships. People don't walk away from friendships. How can we build friendships? Well, do we get together with our key clients outside of work? That might mean going out and having a drink after work. It might mean getting together with that person and their spouse. It might mean taking them to a baseball game. But find something outside of work that you can do together and take the time to do that with them. Another thing that you can do to build friendships is find out what they're interested in, learn a little bit about that, and when you have a conversation with them, we can key in on that. Maybe it's baseball, or maybe it's stamp collecting, or maybe it's travel. Find out what they like to do and build that relationship. The second thing that we can do to build better client connections is to value their time. So many salespeople make phone calls or personal contacts and they don't have anything to say. So the number one thing is make sure when you contact a client either by phone or in person, you've got something of value to bring to them, something that you want to say to them. And then the second piece is know when to leave. Leave them wanting a little bit more. Don't tell them everything that you know. Make up a couple of things and stay there forever. You know, a good client, they won't kick you out, but they wished you would have left a half hour earlier. And so the second piece is to value their time. The third piece is that we need to expand our base. Surveys will show that most salespeople have 1 or maybe 2 contacts in their key clients. We recommend 5 to 6 key contacts. And you can build this by asking 2 very important questions of the people that you already know. The one question you can ask is, who else should I know? Let them give you an idea of other people that you should be talking to and have them introduce you to them. And then you look for people that you want to know and you ask the second question, and that is, would you introduce me to? And if you're doing a good job, they're going to introduce you to other people in that organization. The way that people move in and out of companies these days and change jobs, if you don't have 5 to 6 good contacts, you're going to lose that business. And then the final piece of the puzzle that we want to do is reward their trust. In order to build better connections, is we want to reward their trust. How do you say thank you? Do you send out handwritten thank you notes? Do you make sure that you maybe give them gifts at certain times if they're allowed to accept them? Do you put an extra hat or t-shirt in the order when you send it to them? How do you say thank you to your clients so that they know that what you've done, the business that they're giving to you, is valued? So remember these 4 areas: build friendships, value their time, expand your base, and appreciate their business.